It's week 6 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on these Chiefs. Burner at wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first round. 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. A first carry now. This is Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second down and 8. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Dana able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The numbers for him from a week ago, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
That one caught by Rice. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Chiefs at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Offside, defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Here's Pacheco. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. The motion man is Fowler. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Holding offense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Play action. It's Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield to start the season. He finds himself in the top 5 in rushing at this point of the year. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The motion man is Fowler. They go play fake. Mahomes. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Rashee Rice from 4 yards out. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And Diggs has it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Up the middle, it's Williams. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw here, Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Herbert now. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chiefs offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Pacheco. Gets through, and now an opening. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Offense.
Isaiah Wynn with a penalty. The former first-round pick back in 2018. Now a give up the middle to Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Now it's Herbert. Room past the 35 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a run with Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. That is caught by Fountain. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And fights through one man. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Herbert. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's Herbert. Short throw to Dissly. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Dancing to his left. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. To about the 26 here. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Again, it's Johnson. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he's got it. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, second and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Herbert. Flushed out. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. So here's a 3rd and 14. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Pass interference. Defense.
So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. Complete to Fowler. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert now. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Step, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now third down and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Off the option, here's Williams. To about the 26 here. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun on third down. Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. We're back now in KC. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This offense so far on third down, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be third and forever. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And now here comes Kansas City. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here is 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught by Fountain. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The Charger drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Herbert. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 3rd down and 6. From the 50, here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 50 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A give right side for Pacheco. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. He's got room at the 30 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for KC. 48 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. He gets this complete to Diggs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Herbert. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That's caught by Palmer. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
That's caught inside the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Herbert. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for them all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making them earn. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Holding offense.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. Mahomes. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Mahomes buying time to his left.
Holding offense.
Here's 1st down. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Screenplay set up for Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's caught. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.